So things got a little tense during the speech tonight while Governor Jim Justice was speaking. You can see in this video some people were being removed from the crowd. They say this is a private event, and that's what they can do, paid for by the Trump campaign.
Huntington police tell us one person was arrested from inside the arena. No other details have been released. The large crowds were also outside, and they were met with some protesters, hundreds of them, in fact, although it did get kind of heated at times. Police tell us the protests really remained peaceful.
News Channel 3's Shatir McGee joins us now live outside the Big Sandy Superstore Arena with more on what those opposing the president's message had to say tonight.
Well, there were two physical barriers between thousands who came to support President Donald Trump and hundreds of protesters. These railings were one of them, as was a line of police and SWAT team. The space between them wasn't very large, but the common ground was even smaller. Free speech in one of the most raw and vocal forms. Outside President Donald Trump's Huntington rally to make America great again.
To take back their country.
It's a sentiment most here stand behind, but from completely opposite sides of the aisle.
We've had a large turnout on both sides of the street.
President Donald Trump met with thousands of cheering fans, so many that hundreds had to be turned away.
We want to show our support, even if we can't get in, I think it's worth something to come up here and stand on the grounds and let everybody know how we feel.
But hundreds of protesters standing just as passionately in opposition of the commander-in-chief.
Nothing has happened in the country for the good in the last 6 months.
Protesters abandoning the designated First Amendment area to have a more visible presence at the corner of the action.
Have a right to stand on our side.
As a line of armed police keep everyone in their own lanes.
We keep them physically apart. It keeps things from getting out of hand.
But their words and messages travel, even if they fall on ears unwilling to listen. Signs ranging from healthcare to Russia and everything in between make a statement.
I speak for love, not hate.
But at times, cheers and chants from both sides, only drowning each other out.
Unfortunately, I couldn't have an intelligent conversation with somebody else because the hate is so much that they just want to yell and scream.
In a climate of conflict, some argue that's what America is all about.
People have different opinions, and the good thing is in this great country, we can voice those opinions and not be disparaged over it.
Sarah checked in with Huntington police, and they tell her no protesters or supporters were arrested outside of the rally today. Just the arrest we told you about inside.
The president coming to your town.